friends. I want to make this short and sweet, but I am just so excited to explain, how to tap into your intuition. Consciousness and awakening is about being tapped in and tuned in to yourself, right? Like really listening to your body and your soul. And so your soul just absolutely wants the best for you in any given situation at every single moment in your life. Like your soul just wants you to feel amazing all day, every day. And so your soul will talk to you in the form of your intuition. And what that looks like is like instant impulses and thoughts and ideas that feel good. That it's like, I really want to do this right now. Like, I got to do this right now. Like, this is your intuition, and our intuition guides us every single day if we're listening to it and if we're conscious of it. So, I'm very conscious of my intuition. In fact, I pay too much attention to my thoughts, I feel like sometimes. Like, I be consciously aware of all of my thoughts. Like, I got the investigator, like, in me that's very curious and always want to figure shit out. So I like analyze all my thoughts. Like, why am I thinking this? What's going on? So today was an amazing day. My day is just now winding down. I love, you know, my life. And I like to chill. Like, I'll be like, okay, this project at this point in my life right now is to physically work out and work on me, mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally, right? So I feel like I go to the gym and I'm supposed to be like by myself and just like really go in my mind and just like, figure things out about myself. And so I have a wonderful time, even if it's just like chilling, like not doing anything extra special, working out, taking a shower, posting poems or inspirational quotes on TikTok, or going live on YouTube or IG, and like I'm good. I just be like in my own head and stuff. And so today's idea for me, like I had decided what my day was going to consist of was working out, doing yoga, and then I'm gonna go to the beach, and then I was gonna make my way to the cafe where I have tea and read a book. Like, I like to stay outside of the villa, and that's like, I don't want to be too involved in stuff. Like, I'm just trying to chill. But I got the message today that I'm taking life too seriously, like, because I be like over analyzing my thoughts, and it's just like, okay. I'm like, God, I'm taking life too seriously. I thought like I was just having fun. I just had a whole dance party, earlier or whatever. But okay. He said, loosen up. Okay, so the playlist I had did my dance party with, it was like a whole activation. Like, I got reactivated. Like, I'm already activated, but I got like reactivated. Let me tell you how, although I intended to have like a chill day, God was like, we gonna turn it up a notch. We gonna make this shit like funky town, like. So I'm at the beach, I'm in the water, I'm talking to God. I'm like, man, these waves is amazing. The water temperature is amazing. Like, I'm observing the mountains and the trees and just the ocean. I'm like looking at everything, really being in the present moment, right? And then I go lay down, and then I'm like, oh, it's feeling really good. Like, what do I want to do right now? Like, but it's a lot of conversation going on around me at the beach, and I didn't want to hear it. Even though I couldn't understand it, I still didn't want to hear it. So I put on this amazing playlist. And it's all positive, spiritual praise, affirmational music, and it feels amazing. So why it looked like, if anybody was looking at me, it looked like I was having a whole episode, but the music was so jumping. It was like I was putting on my best performance and I won all the awards because I was that into the music. I was feeling that great, right? Um, it was just like, damn, like I listened to the whole playlist and I was like, that shit is an activation because it's all uplifting spiritual music. And it just put me in a place like you couldn't tell me nothing. I just got the golden buzzer. I just won all the awards. Like I just did my best, like just really releasing. And I was just like, taking in all the energy. And I was just like thanking God. And I was like, ooh, this energy from the sand and from the sun and from the air and from the water all at the same time. I was just taking it in and I was just like moving it throughout my body. And it just made me looser and looser. And I was having like that much fun on the beach. Okay. So after the playlist was done, it was like, wow, this was amazing. Now, 12 inches behind me sat a couple who, they have front row seats to my dance party show, and it was just like, okay, whatever. Hope they had a great time. But that playlist, I'll plug it into this right here again, because it's amazing. Just good, positive, feel good energy, right? And so that was like the first instance of God taking my day up another level, because I wasn't planning on putting on a whole performance at the beach. I was just going to chill. I got in the ocean, did my cleansing and stuff, but then it became a whole dance party on the beach. And then, hello, friends. Thank you so much for joining. But I got to get to the story. So, the beach, right? So the first part of the plan was done, and the second part of the plan was about to be executed. I was going to go end up at the tea shop, but this is when you listen to your intuition, friends. God knew the thought that I had. I wanted to go have some tea, and just read the book. I would have had a great time because the book that I'm reading is absolutely hilarious. Like, who knew The Life of Pi was the shit? It's so funny. And it's talking about this young boy, really having faith. Like, go figure. I found that book in the coffee shop. It's divine. So anyway, intuition. God knew what I was going to do. And, but he had other plans. See? Because I'm walking, I'm like, got all this energy in my body and I feel so amazing. And I'm walking and I stub my toe. So I stubbed my toe and I'm like, God, what that mean right there? So your intuition mean pay attention to everything that's happening, okay? And so I stubbed my toe. So right there, I'm saying, oh, you telling me to slow down. I'm moving too fast. I stubbed my toe. I'm like, I don't like that, God. I do not like the fact that I just had to hurt myself for you to tell me something, because I ain't trying to hurt nobody. I don't appreciate being hurt, even if it's just stubbing my toe. But I'm like, okay, I'm stubbing my toe. That means something. Intuitively, I know that means something. That means we not supposed to be going to get tea and read the book today. That's what that mean right now. So, okay, I'm not going to order a grab bike because I'm not supposed to have tea. But I'm listening to my body, and my body's like, we got to go to the bathroom. Okay. So I'm not going to get tea. I stubbed my toe. My foot is feeling a certain kind of way, and we need to find a bathroom. So now, whatever thoughts that I wanted to do, I have to now go off of what I'm currently feeling, which is a stubbed toe, and I have to use the bathroom. So I'm walking away from the beach, and I'm like, God, what you got going on right now? Like, what is happening? What are we supposed to do? And then what did I go and do? I went to, when I said, God, what am I supposed to be doing right now? Oh, no, no. Before that happened, I noticed that the birds were on the opposite side of the street and they were making a lot of noise. First, it was no noise, and then it was like all the bird noise, all the bird noise, all the bird noise. So I was on the right side of the street, and the bird noise was like, the spirit was telling me to cross the street. Okay, I need to be on the other side of the street. Okay, spirit, across the street. I'm on the other side of the street where the birds are. And then now there's no noise, and I keep walking. And I'm like, God, what? Okay, you said use your intuition. I'm following my intuition. Okay, what's going on here? Because I need to use the bathroom right now, and my foot hurt, and I'm paying attention to what's going on. And wouldn't you know, I found myself a bathroom because I'm just like right in front of a restaurant, and I just walk straight through and I find a bathroom and I relieve myself. And I'm like, oh, okay, whew, this is off my mind now. I don't have to be like moving around and making decisions based off of this specific feeling of the urgency to use the bathroom. That need has been taken care of. So now my foot feels some kind of way. And then I'm saying to myself intuitively, like, how does this feel? Does this feel like we got to go to the doctor? Does this feel like this is like real painful, or are we going to get over this? Like, I'm really trying to assess what's going on in my body, and it feels like we going to be okay. And then I have that conversation with God, like, look, I don't like that my foot is in pain right now. Like, I'm not really feeling being hurt. Like, I don't like that. Like, what's going on? And then I walk by a store, and you know what the name of the store was? How can I help you? I said, oh God, for real? It's like this. It's like this obvious. Okay, okay. So what do I do with my intuition? I walk across the street to the store that says, how can I help you? And I bought this pretty dress. I tried it on. And I wore it right out the store because, like, what am I waiting for? My dress was wet anyway from being at the beach and having my bathing suit on. So I got myself a dress. And I was like, okay, God, I'm following my intuition. I'm doing that. I walk out the store. And then it's like I'm waiting for the next impulse to tell me to go someplace. And right next door, guess what it was, friends? It was a crystal shop. And I got me some new earrings and a necklace and a pendant. And let me tell you how amazing God is. I had a set of earrings. If you see the majority of my IG videos, they were like these yellow sunflowers. They broke 2 days ago. And when that happened, I was highly pissed. I'm like, God, now how are we going to let that happen? How are we going to let my favorite earrings break? And then instantly I knew I had to get rid of those earrings. They were given to me as a gift, and it was the last attachment I had to someone that I used to be with. Even though the gift wasn't from him, it was through him. I wasn't even supposed to have it anymore. That's how come God said these earrings gotta go. And then when I had that realization, I was like, oh, I was pissed because he was right. But I was like, I'm going to need some new earrings and quick fast. Quick fast and in a hurry. I need some new earrings because those were my main ones. Those are my main ones. But you know what? When I was following my intuition today, I walked into a store and I immediately seen these, and I knew these was going to be my main ones. You see, when you follow your intuition, things that you didn't even realize that you wanted, God brings them to you. And in the most fun way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's 11:22 right now. I just got back into this villa maybe 10 minutes ago, 14 minutes ago. Like, literally, I came in here, turned on the lights, and was like, let me tell you about the story because, like, we need to tap into our intuition and start listening to ourselves. And this is what makes us happy, friends, because our souls are literally guiding us to go someplace and be in a certain energy. And if we're not listening to what our soul is telling us to make us feel good, then we're going to feel the opposite and we're going to feel bad. What else happened on my journey outside of buying this very beautiful dress, these really nice earrings, and this necklace and this pendant? Stores were right next to each other. I didn't even have to look. That's how my life be. Like, I don't even have to look for shit. I just walk into every place I'm supposed to be at, and it's always a great time. So after I got my dress and I put my jewelry on and I'm walking and I'm like, all right, God, all right, what's going on? Now, mind you, I've been here and I've been going to the beach on a motorbike and I've been paying attention to where, you know, my surroundings and stuff. And I noticed this one restaurant. And I was like, oh, I'm going to go there because they sound like I already knew their food was going to be amazing. You know, my soul knew. That's how come I knew I had to go there. And guess where I found myself walking into? When I look up and I'm like, all right, God, where we going? Like, I'm like, can I just do what I want to do right now? No, I cannot do what I want to do right now. I want to do what my soul wants me to do right now. And my soul was like, go to this restaurant. Let me tell you, friends, that food was so damn good. It had me going crazy. I was all sorts of everywhere with my energy in the best way. Like, I kept shaking my head. You know how you be shaking your head and you be like, it don't make no damn sense. It's that good. It don't make no damn sense. And I realized I taste food so deeply. I can taste the meaning behind the choice of a spice that was put into the food. Like, it be that delicious that when someone prepares something and I can taste and feel all the love, like I could taste the intentionality and the purpose of them making it. And it be so, it's such an experience when food is on my tongue and I'm like, oh my God, I really be feeling my senses. And I'll be like, oh my God, it was so good. All the food was so good. I had to take short naps in between. I did 3 rounds. That food was just like absolutely amazing. It was the most enjoyable experience ever. Like, I would not have encountered that today on my own. Like, I was not thinking about stopping at this place today or buying a new dress or finding Aries today. But I followed my soul, I followed my intuition, and that food was so amazing that when I got up and I went to the register, like, I wanted to kiss everybody. I wanted to kiss them all because they did the damn thing. Like, while they came to work today, they had succeeded. Okay, they succeeded in making some amazing ass food. Like, this why they open. Don't you know places like that are amazing? Like, when someone had the intention to open up a daggone restaurant because they knew they shit was good, these people knew they shit was good, and I was able to taste all of it. Like, I had several different things that I picked off the menu, and it was such a great time. It was such a great experience, and I was so thankful. I was like, dang, like, when you just listen to yourself and you allow yourself to be guided, even though you don't know where the fuck you are going, God gonna show you a great time because, you know, He want to help you, not harm you. He want to point you in the right direction. You just got to follow it, right? So after I have amazing food, after I'm feeling all amazing from dancing on the beach, after getting my pretty dress and my amazing new earrings that I'm so grateful for, where do I end up next? Another place I said I wanted to go, but I wasn't thinking about, a freaking cat cafe. I'm like, oh my God. Soon as I look up and I see these cats, fluffy as I don't know what, sleeping in the window, all on the floor, I'm like, I gotta be in here. This is so cool. I just want to watch them. They're just funny creatures. You know, they just lay wherever they want. And, you know, you just walk around them. And some of them are feisty and some of them are just, you know, but I was guided to go and be here. Everything that I was guided to go do just kept filling me up and filling me up and filling me up in such a way that I was like, oh my God, these experiences are so wonderful. Thank you, God. Thank you for this guidance. Thank you, love, for listening to yourself and doing these things. And I'm in a cat cafe all the way up until they close. And I was like, oh man, it was okay though. But I enjoyed it while it lasted. And then I left and it was like, okay, God, like what else you got me doing out here? What else are we doing? And it leads me to the last place I went. I go to this place called Groove, which I don't go to bars and stuff, right? Because of the music. But because of the name, and it said they had live music, I was like, I made the assumption that they're going to have decent music there, not something that's like rap or toxic things that I just do not listen to and vibe with. And I was correct, right? I had a drink, club soda, and a fruit salad. And then why was I there? I heard a conversation, like I just be guided everywhere and I be hearing things. And that's what made me come on here so I could teach y'all about something, right? This guy was having a conversation about prenuptial agreements. Ever since I heard of what a prenuptial agreement was, I knew I didn't like that. Because, it just sounds like bitterness when people talk about a prenuptial agreement. This is my advice when it comes to anyone that is talking about a prenuptial agreement. If you feel like you have to start a marriage with the end prediction in sight, then you already making the wrong decision, because it's a marriage, it's a sacred union, and it's not supposed to be a business deal. You're not supposed to be fucking gaining the interest every year by being married to somebody. You just supposed to pick the right person. Like, that don't make no sense to me. If you already feel like you need to have a conversation and be like, this is mine and da da da, you already with the wrong person. Because when you with the right person, y'all know y'all just supposed to share everything. Like when you know. If we got to pull out the paperwork and start dividing out salary commissions based off of the long-termness of this predicted failure marriage, then the marriage don't need to happen. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, whose idea was that we need to protect ourselves? No, you need to choose wisely the first time. And if you don't choose wisely the first time, then learn from your mistakes and then choose wisely the next time. Protection of assets and all that kind of stuff in divorce just make people bitter and be fighting over things that don't matter because they done lost their value in things and not with themselves or the other person. Prenuptial agreements is a setup. Choose the right person. Choose wisely so you don't ever have to think about dividing anything up in the future, because y'all just gonna be together till y'all die. Choose wisely. That's what it means. Choose wisely. When you are with the person that it feels so amazing to make love, friends, right? Like when you really on not just some root chakra, regular ass orgasm stuff. I'm talking about when you have a spiritual connection with someone and that kind of pleasure takes you out of this world, right? You want to make sure that it's more than even just that. You want to make sure that if this person pisses me off 10 years from now, am I still going to love them? You need to choose so wisely that at any given moment, if a child were to be conceived, if that relationship didn't work out, that's still going to be someone that you can have a decent relationship with because you have children with. Like, not someone that you hate and you bitter with for the rest of your life. You need to choose wisely, because that's going to be a lot of energy draining when you make the wrong choice. and have to go through bitter divorces and don't have great co-parenting relationships, and children could see fighting and stuff like that. Like, you really need to choose wisely. If you're going to lay down with somebody, it needs to be more than just that physical pleasure. You need to be so involved with this person mentally, emotionally, and spiritually that you're going to spend lifetimes together, and it's not going to be enough time. You need to choose wisely. So therefore, prenuptial agreements don't even fucking matter. That's a business contract. If you want a business, then go, create a business together. But if you're talking about a sacred union, sacred love, like, why are we talking about the end right at the beginning? That's like dooming the relationship and the marriage to fail. That doesn't make any sense to me. I don't care. Someone can explain it how they want to. That's for people that believe in stuff like that. It just doesn't seem like historically you see, like, why is people, they talking about people getting married and then a prenuptial agreement contract is discussed. Like, is this a union? Is this sacred? What is this? A business transaction? We just need to choose wisely who our partners is. We cannot be giving our sacred energy away to people if they are not worth it, like, for a lifetime. Like that one time, how many people in the world got pregnant the first time they had sex with somebody? Like, you need to choose wisely the first time, right? When you are choosing a partner. And your intuition will tell you that too. Your heart will be wide open, and you ready to jump all over the place, or it ain't. And then that's your body telling you too. Like, yeah, our intuition is amazing. And it's so cool when we can tap into it and just really listen to everything that has happened within us, and then have that same thing happen outside of you. Like, pay attention to what's going on, to the loud noises, to nature, to something dropping, something being brought to your attention. Like, this is how you get in tune with your intuition. But you got to be clear-headed. You got to be in the present moment to do that. You can't be thinking about something that happened yesterday or 10 minutes ago. Like, you got to be in the present moment, in the right now, to follow your intuition. And when you do that, it's going to guide you to have a great time. When you're listening to yourself, you're honoring yourself. And all we want to do is honor ourselves, right? I rambled on enough about that, friends. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you want to know more about yourself, more how to tap into your abilities, please stay tuned, and you can look for me on IG. I just be talking about how to heal yourself, and healing yourself definitely develops your spirituality and help awaken your gifts, because we all are intuitive. Now, are we all able to listen to ourselves and see how we can make our lives better? Like, it's all about your awareness. Are you paying attention to the now? So that's how you do it. I'm on Instagram at lovegodsdaughter, as well as TikTok. I post different things in different areas, all teaching about healing, how to tap in, how to awaken, activate your pineal gland, activate your third eye, and just really be in tune with who you are. And it all starts with self-love, right? Paying attention to yourself and honoring yourself, right? Male or female, like, we have to learn to balance the feminine and the dominant, the masculine within us. And that's showing yourself love. You don't want to be too aggressive or too passive aggressive. You don't want to be, you want a good balance. You want to be tough and lovable at the same time. Like, and you have to know how to have emotional intelligence, like, have balance, and don't be reactive, like, really loving yourself. Like, this is what I do every day. I love on myself. Like, when I was having that major dance show on the beach and I was receiving all the awards, I was just like, I love you, I love you, I love you so much that I can be me all the time, everywhere, and be good because I love myself and I don't look for validation anyplace else. Like, I validate myself. That's all I need. And that just creates a certain kind of energy. And friends, if you want to feel good, you want to love on yourself, I'm telling you, love on yourself. Share with all the people that you know could use a little bit of love too. Just so we can make this world a better place, because when we love ourselves, we know how to love other people. Friends, thank you so much for watching. Do enjoy the rest of your night or your evening, and I'll talk with you soon. Bye.